What up, though, y'all? This is Third Post Media Sports. I am T Brew.
It's your boy Adrian.
And this week, sorry about last week, I had a little hiccup in my day, but we back this week. We're going to talk about Sha'Carri Richardson. We're going to talk about the playoffs and the Valley Takeover. You all know what's going on. They're going to the CP3. Finally getting his
Finally
due.
getting them one.
Yeah, he
At least a chance.
At least a chance. And we're going to talk about the injuries in the playoffs for sure. Cowboys get to be on Hard Knocks. I'm a little upset about that. I thought the Bears were going to be on there because a big subject they could have talked about were the Bears moving. I mean, hey, that's a big subject. I mean,
not likely.
The move, we're going to talk about that in a minute. And then we're going to do a Mount Rushmore of point guards. I've been seeing on Facebook. They've been doing Mount Rushmore of football players. We're going to do we're going to do our own, but since it's basketball season, let's pay our respects. Shout out, I'm a football player, but pay my respects to the basketball players and of point guard. Since CP3 up there and he get into the championship, is he in there? All right. I'm going to start off. Sha'Carri Richardson. It's okay. You made a mistake. We just gonna make it quick, make it fast. I ain't gonna shed too much light on y'all on it because she know what she did was wrong. She admitted her wrongs. She smoked her weed. She did what she and whatever the reason was. Who cares? She got to
She got to suffer the consequences.
Yeah, she got to suffer her consequences. Yeah. So that's what it is. We forgive you. I mean, I'm speaking of a black community. Hopefully, it's all of USA.
I mean, what do they expect us to do in terms of her like reputation? Like,
yeah,
I mean, I think it's something she's just gonna like learn from. Like,
yeah, cause like they say, they was trying to compare it to Michael Phelps. I mean, every situation's different, so I don't really want to get into all that. We all know Michael Phelps did it after, but we don't want to compare contrast. Black, white, this, that, third, blah, blah, blah. Both of them got their consequences. Both of them they suffered it in their own ways, and let's just move on from that. So Sha'Carri, we forgive you, girl.
We forgive you, girl.
Just don't do it no more. Because you're probably messing up a whole bunch of parlays. I don't know. But, yeah, that's what that is. Or can you bet on track? I don't know. Somebody tell me. Playoffs. Let's hop into the playoffs. Before we talk about the Valley, let's talk about, like, Ben Simmons and the East, how the East is going right now and how the West went. Like, but Ben Simmons, do you think he's going to develop a jump shot, like, or what? Like, what's going on?
I mean, ain't we waiting? Like, I'm still looking at shit. I'm still trying to figure out.
It's still time, man. Hopefully he does. Hopefully, because they say he's one of the hard-headedest. That's not a word. One of the most hard-headed people, you know what I'm saying, to be around. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't listen to anybody.
Well, I mean, the thing about it is, like, Kobe mentioned to him, like, hey, man, you might want to develop a jump shot.
Oh yeah, and okay, I remember that.
And he actually invited him to like work out with him, possibly, like Jason Tatum did, like Devin Booker has.
He ain't take it.
And he ain't take it.
Oh
no, bro.
Wow, everybody know I'm the biggest Kobe hater, but if Kobe invited me to something,
like man, he telling you to try to take your game to the next level, bro. Like, why not?
Oh yeah, why not? Cause like that's what you're supposed to do. And then like speaking of that, Kobe said Joker had to get the MVP. That same thing. Joker got MVP.
He told Devin Booker to be legendary, I mean he trying to do that, with Chris Paul. So.
Yeah, he said a couple more things. I forgot about what he said in that segment, but blah blah blah. But Ben Simmons, as far as getting a jump shot.
Not likely, man. I mean,
you don't think so?
You could lock him in the gym, like at the same time, like he still got to build confidence. Like he still got to build the confidence to take him in the game. Like you could, he be doing it in practice. Like I'm sure he be shooting jump shots in practice, or practicing them at least. But at the same time, like man, come on, G. You can't really. I don't see it happening, man. I don't really see it. You got to get that. You got to step out there and shoot it. Like
he does. He definitely does.
But he got to step out there and shoot it, bro.
But so you don't think it's no possible way in the next year or 2 year and a half? So you think so? Basically, did you hear what Doc Rivers said about that though? He said he might when they asked him about what did they say directly to Doc? Oh, they said, do they think Ben Simmons is a championship point guard? And Doc Rivers said, I don't think I can answer that question right now. So,
yeah, I mean, because you need your point guard to be able to be aggressive, like from not just from the paint area, not just from facilitating, but also being able to shoot the mid range or at least the three.
So
Giannis at least takes a step to try to shoot the ball.
Question:
to try to shoot the three.
Do you think Ben Simmons can be like how Rondo used to be, like not score as many points? Like he don't got to score like 30, but Rondo couldn't shoot, but
he took the shot.
Yeah, he did take that. I'm saying, you think he can at least like do that?
Do that, bro.
Get the confidence. That's all he need to do to shoot that.
Just do that.
Just shoot that joint.
Rondo still shoot it to this day, and he occasionally
hit
it.
Oh yeah.
Just do that, bro.
Oh,
Ben Simmons, just do that. But they be saying he be like, according to Stephen A. and all, and they be saying like he be getting babied and whatnot. Like,
that's
like they like nobody be really on him like that, and that's.
I feel like all NBA players, all of them get baby, because like look Kawhi. I mean, Kawhi get baby too, but he putting in the work to. I guess he do what he do to get the ship.
I mean, he takes a shot. Like,
yeah, I mean, not to compare like the two, but just like everybody get baby. Like I was saying like Kawhi because of the minute management and whatever they call it, load management.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. They do nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
speaking of.
Go ahead. You go ahead.
Speaking of that, I mean, like since we're finna talk about load management, like what do you think about these like injuries and all that? Like, do you think there was some credence to like what LeBron was saying and talking about it was the having the season back to back like that, like so fast.
You play what you supposed to play, the games that's in front of you. That's what you signed the contract with.
What'd you just say? You play the what?
The games that's in front of you.
That's in front of you, G. And whoever was in front of you.
I mean, like it don't matter. But like as far as like, I really don't think injuries matter. Like I mean, it has been a lot of injuries, but like we were talking about earlier, you said the Kyrie stepping on
Giannis' foot, like that don't got nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
James Harden hamstring, like Giannis. They've been
bad all year.
Giannis hyperextending his knee on the alley oop. Yeah. Like what that got to do with it being a back to back? Like Trae Young, like this foot bruise, this bone bruise that foot bruise that he got.
Yeah, he's just a little thing. So like that's his body.
And they weren't even in the bubble.
Yeah. Yeah,
so I mean, like, how can you really? How can you really say?
I didn't even think of that.
How can you really say that it's all? To be honest, I personally feel like, and it's like, you know how I feel about LeBron James. He's great, but I also feel like he's trying to push this narrative for us to put an asterisk next to this season because the fans don't get to see that. Because they don't get to see their favorite superstars, and then whoever win, it's because of injuries. Yeah, I feel like Brooklyn could have won without James Harden being healthy. Like they could have easily won that with a few coaches' decisions. So I don't feel like injuries played in everything. Like Chris Paul and the Suns, they've been working the entire East.
Yeah,
working them. Like coming 9 to 5, like clocking in and out. Yeah. Like, one up, one down. Like only reason why the Clippers gave him so much is because of Tyronn Lue. We got to give him his flowers right now. Come on, I know you don't like it, but we got to give him his flowers right now.
They're deep. They are deep because they had players coming out of nowhere balling.
Like just balling.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like I don't think the injuries, I don't think the season, this back-to-back season, I just feel like we should give credit to what these young dudes doing.
Yeah, right now. I mean, this season is probably the most like a football season because like football season, you don't know as far as like 1 through. I mean, is it 6, 7, 18, whatever? Yeah. You don't know who gonna win. Like the Patriots was 16-0 and they lost. So like, ain't nobody think the Giants.
And then at the same time, like they said, the ratings have been the ratings been as high as the last time the ratings was this high was back in 2002, like when the Lakers and I forgot 2000 whoever was playing. But like either way, like that should tell you like it's not, it's like it's the value of the game. Like the fans still see it, like they still viewing. And then on top of that, if you want to throw in injuries, like it was an injury when the Raptors beat Golden State. we still gave the Raptors they finals. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I think they were gonna win regardless because matchups is about matchups and
true. But I mean, I just feel like injuries. I feel like the season had nothing to do with it. But in terms of the Suns, they going through everybody, man. You've been talking about Chris Paul.
Yeah.
Like I agree with like when we was talking about Devin Booker, like you was talking about like man he was a scorer and all. Like,
yeah, he's a scorer.
And like Chris Paul like showing who actually like
is the leader. Like and that's all I've been like. I've been telling people Devin, but like and y'all can pull up his stats like the last couple games or something. Devin Booker, like, he been scoring, but he just been jacking that joint up. It ain't been good shooting percentage, but, like, that's what you'll do in the playoffs because you live to not fight another day. You know what I'm saying? It's either win or go home. So, he doing what he's supposed to do. Yeah, but the leaders, Chris Paul, they got a good deep team, though. Like, they pulling people.
Is Monty Williams, like, doing his thing?
Oh, yeah, I was just about to say, give credit to Monty Williams and James Jones. Y'all know I give credit where credit's due when it's being black, man. Let's go.
And Tyronn Lue.
I guess.
Like, they were, like, oh, my God.
He light skinned. Y'all see how, y'all see how James Jones is carrying another person, a whole organization to the championship now instead of just LeBron? Y'all know. No, I was playing. But James Jones doing his thing, so give him. I guess that's the quote. Give him his flowers.
Give him his credit, man.
Yeah. But before we move on to the Cowboys, before we move on to Mount Rushmore, before we move on to the Bears, I forgot to write this up here. I'm gonna write it up here now.
We gotta.
Yeah, I forgot to write it up here. NCAA pay. Yeah.
Oh man.
I want you to start. How do you feel about they getting paid for their likeness and like they can get the sponsorships and all that other stuff? I got a few thoughts about it.
Same. Like first of all, you know where I'm going directly to. Like, just imagine if it was Reggie Bush. Like, I feel like we got to do our top 3 at some point. Like for like who probably would have made the most money.
Do it now.
Hey, like if I had to throw my top 3 in there.
Okay, top NCAA athletes to get paid. Ever.
That would have got.
Huh? So they just the NCAA. I don't know like the exact stipulation because I don't like it. So I ain't do all. I know they
basically the players are now going to be eligible to
get paid for
their likeness.
And they get sponsorships.
For sponsorships, things of that nature. So they're getting compensated, basically. Yeah. The athletes are getting compensated finally.
So, like, go.
So yeah. So, like, if I had to have my top 3 NCAA players, like that I could think about that would have made the most
ever.
I'd have
or
to
just in our recent years.
In our recent years. Like, I'm going to have to start off with, and this is always going to be USC biases. Okay. USC all day, baby.
Yeah, go ahead.
Reggie Bush, G. Number 1.
That's one.
Like, hands down. And then...
No, it ain't hands down.
Then I had to throw in, like, Tim Tebow.
Okay, there we go.
Tim Tebow would definitely be in there because, like, it's like a cult following for Tim Tebow. Like... Okay. And then I had to throw in Johnny Manziel.
Ooh.
Because like it instantly, like the Manziel mania, it was crazy. Like for that 1 year, if you just take that 1 year, come on, that's my top 3.
In recent years, top 3.
The top 3 that I could think about in recent years, off the dome.
One is Tim Tebow. 2, Reggie Bush, and 3, I'm gonna just say off the dome. It's either gonna be Cam Newton or Vince Young because after Vince Young beat that USC team,
I like the Vince Young.
His shit went skyrocket.
I like the Vince Young. Well, although I don't like, I like the Vince Young.
So we can make a Mount Rushmore. Put you another person in there. Put a 4th person in there. Make a Mount Rushmore because we finna do point guards later.
Put a 4th person in there. Man, since you took Vince Young, I'll go to.
Come on. Tick.
Yeah, that's a tough one, man. Who's your 4th one?
I don't know. That's why I asked you first. That's why I said.
You know what?
Go ahead, say somebody.
I don't know, man. It's really tough.
Running backs was killing. What? No, we had running back.
We talking about like on that elite level, like Tim Tebow,
like making money level, like.
because Cam Newton was a good one too. Like Cam Newton's a good one.
Jameis Winston probably be in there.
I don't know about
our
that.
recent years. I mean, Matt Leinart, you give it to.
You could give it to Matt Leinart, but I mean, like it's.
Somebody from LSU.
It's got to be some from.
No, that's
maybe
not even
Bama.
Huh?
Maybe somebody from Bama.
Dang that they ride as a team, so like
True.
they don't be
True,
like
true,
Nick Saban snatched that from somebody quick. He said, I don't really know, bro. Like a fourth. That's the thing about Mount Rushmore's and top threes, top fours, top five. Once you get to that last person,
it's not really anybody worthy on that level.
It probably is. We just ain't thinking. That's why we.
Well, I threw Johnny Manziel on that. That's not. Well, I mean. Well, so he's not on your fourth though,
no.
but he's on my three, like my top
somebody
three.
from the Big Ten. See, this is why I didn't think of it. See, this is why it's a good topic. I'll think on it while we talking about this. But the NCAA pay, for them getting paid for their likeness and stuff like that.
I mean, it's about like the thing about it, G. Like me and you, we come up from that age where like we was just out there, like we enjoy this from the cul-de-sac. Like tackling each other from the cul-de-sac. Yeah, so like it was embedded in us. But at the same time, if you gonna buy a jersey with my name on it, if you gonna put me in a game and I can't make no money off of it, and it's like that's really not fair. And the NCAA and they're really exposing the NCAA right now.
So everybody can't get paid, right?
What's up?
Everybody on the team not getting paid?
No, it's not everybody. It's like when you getting paid for your likeness, like you got to be
I know that. I'm just saying also like, okay.
You got to be like somebody that can actually do it.
So I'm saying, so when the kicker get so
they said Bo Nix signed that like
and I saw something like that. A couple quarterback. I know the quarterback from Miami, King. I saw his logo is kind of decent too.
Yeah.
So like I don't know. I mean, I just don't like it because I mean it's not equal to everybody. But like I guess you said it's exposed in NCAA. Right. I guess that's a good thing, quote unquote. The thing I gotta say about this, I guess they can just hurry up and make the NCAA game.
Oh, I just thought of my fourth.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, Joe Burrow.
I was just thinking about that. I was trying to think about because Will was doing this, but I know he was talking about this. Yeah, Joe Burrow.
That 1 year.
Yeah.
I would take that. I would take the amount of sales that he got. Odell literally came on the field, slapped a couple grand, and George Jefferson had like come on, G. Like I know for a fact Joe Burrow jersey was popping off, bro.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of somebody like
he came in there and slapped it, bro.
That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. No. Yeah, I guess.
I'd take Joe Burrow on Mount Rushmore.
So
Reggie Bush, Tim Tebow, Johnny Manziel, and then Joe Burrow.
And I got Tim Tebow, Reggie Bush.
In recent years, we're not talking about like
Vince Young. I got you since like 2005.
Because we could go.
Trevor Lawrence.
That's a good one.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, Trevor. Yeah, let me put him right there because
that's a good one.
Because I said 2-3 years ago when he was a freshman, he was gonna be the number one draft pick overall. You know, I had to. Yeah. So I go with that. Thank you, producer. You know, producer Big Will, y'all, for my fourth. Let's talk about let's talk about Hard Knocks. The Cowboys on Hard Knocks. I don't know what the
this wasn't. I expected this.
You did?
To be honest,
I did, and I really thought like issues. I'm a crazy person, not a crazy person, but I'm crazy thinking. Usually when I be thinking of stuff, like the stuff like happens. I was like a couple days ago, I'm like, dang, what Hard Knocks coming on? I'm like, they're not doing it this year. I was like, perfect year for the Bears to be on there, moving because we got Justin Fields. Shut up. And then they put the Cowboys on there. I thought this was going to be our year because it's usually the last few times it's been between the Bears and like 4 other teams. And I'm like, come on, Bears. Like, I just want to see some Chicago entertainment. You know what I'm saying? But damn. Go ahead. The Cowboys, we just wrote your name up here because I know my homie. I got a couple homies I got a few Cowboys fans out there, but this for y'all.
Cowgirl fans.
I
feel y'all. So they're delusional. Like they're not gonna win it this year either. Like it don't matter.
No, before though. I think I saw somebody on Facebook. Like I think the stipulation you got to be a bottom 15 team or something like that. So like people not expecting them to win. They just want to see like
they not winning like 5 years from now either. So, But the point,
Packers not either though. But
okay,
we are.
like Aaron Rodgers will probably be retired by then with another Super Bowl.
Where? From who?
Shoot, it don't matter. Like,
they say ain't no trademark.
Listen, man. Listen, can we go? Can we go?
We keep going.
Come on.
Come on.
So like, Cowboys. I feel you. Like that's actually a like you not even being like a Chicago fanboy. Like that's actually a good thought. Like why wouldn't you put the Bears on there?
Yeah. I mean,
Like they, and then if you in agreements to like move, you know, like why, you know, like why not? But you know, it's the Cowboys. It's America's team, supposedly.
How? And,
it's supposedly,
Dallas,
like
that's the capital. America.
Because America's delusional. Like
ain't America's team supposed to be the Washington football team? Like that's the capital.
It is, but like we got a lot of delusional football fans out there, and apparently they're Cowboys fans.
Yeah, clearly.
So
clearly, I guess. But like speaking of the Bears moving, do you think like the Bears moving would be, since like clearly we not on Hard Knocks, so I'm very upset about that. But do you think the Bears moving is a good thing, bad thing? The Bears moving, when we speak about moving, we speaking about not moving from the city of Chicago. We talking about moving location from Soldier Field to Arlington Heights.
Right.
They bought or they put a bid in for the a racetrack or something like that.
Yeah.
But go ahead. What's your thought on that?
Man, I don't know. It's like, and I'm not even, you know, I'm just trying to think about like
why move?
Yeah, I'm not thinking from a business perspective. I'm just thinking like why at this point, like are you trying to like maybe, you know, get a whole new vibe, like a whole new feel maybe? Like are you trying to like get a whole new tradition?
A lot
maybe?
of people say the location of Soldier Field is like it's good location, but like the architecture is good, but like the parking sucks. The drive, like, you know, getting in and out of there sucks. It's a lot of like.
Oh, so they want people to travel to Arlington, like where it's like predominant.
It don't even matter what the predomination is.
Man,
like,
so either way, like
on that one,
my thing is like when they came, like if you got to come to Chicago, like in a playoff game, like in the wintertime,
yeah, you
like
want to see that skyline you want to feel that chill. Yeah, you're supposed to be there.
So now you go to Arlington Heights and then and then they trying to see. I feel like they trying to get cute. You know, I feel like they trying to, you know, they trying to get like new agey here. So
I mean, they gotta get rid of the owner before they even
think
about.
Here's the thing
moving.
I will say, like I could totally respect the idea of they trying to get a whole new feel, a whole new culture, because Justin Fields like.
He that truth. I already know.
T.
I'm a Michigan.
This man.
I'm a Michigan fan. I've been watching Justin Fields since high school though.
This man, like
all his camps.
Like he that deal, and I'm not even thinking year one. Like I mean, he gonna play. He gonna play.
Yeah, you remember when we did this game?
Yeah.
Between like week 7 and 10 for me.
So I can understand, like, he finna put asses in the seats.
I mean,
like
it's Chicago though. We shouldn't even have to say him, but yeah, you true.
He finna put asses in the seats, so I could feel them trying to do some Golden State type stuff when they moved to you know, like kind of like the Bay Area.
But they moved back what did they move to? They moved from Oakland or to San Francisco?
Oakland. They moved over the bridge. So
yeah, so I mean,
but I mean, like in terms of like it's a new age type, because they, you know, like
they need to just
they trying to reinvent the team and all that.
They need to go back to playing at University of Illinois for a year and reconstruct that shit, because like construction moved fast, way faster than it was back then. So that's what we need to do.
But you, as a Bears fan, how do you feel about the drive to Arlington Heights versus like going to Lakeshore Drive?
It take an hour to get in that hole, take 3 hours to get out that hole. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I'm guessing since
I like 294. I love 294. But like, yeah, that's what you're gonna have to take.
Yeah,
that's what you're gonna have to take to get there. So like, I don't know about y'all, but I love 294. But at the same time, so I get it. But at the same time, like,
I mean, I like Lakeshore.
Chicago, like you.
Drive, so.
the Chicago is Chicago. Like it's like when it's in the heart of Chicago, like is Arlington Heights the heart of Chicago?
Yeah, no, it's not. No, it's not. I don't like it. So I don't like the Sha'Carri Richardson. I really don't like the Suns in the championship. But give credit to Chris Paul. He wanted to go.
Give credit.
I don't care about the injuries.
Not
Play sports. You get healthy. You do. If your body don't mess with
play
it,
who in front of you.
Yep. You get some depth. Shout out to James Jones and Monty. NCAA pay. I guess I gotta see it work. I don't agree with it, but hey, whatever. It's my word against a whole bunch of bajillion of y'all. So who really cares? Cowboys on Hard Knocks. Wasn't they just on that like some years ago too?
Bro, like it's the Cowboys. Like they gonna get put on there.
That Bears moving.
Like if you wanted some drama, you should have put the Packers on that year.
They should have put the Bears on there because they would have talked about the Packers and they're like, "What you think about Aaron Rodgers?" Yeah, the Bears. Yeah, Mount Rushmore point guard. Since we talking about my man's CP3, my man's point guard. Point guard. That's what they call him.
Point guard.
Yeah, but Mount Rushmore of point guards. I'm gonna ask you to start first, please, because you more of a basketball analyst. Well, not analyst. You played it, and you know you play point guard. So.
I appreciate that. Well, this is tough, ladies and gentlemen.
So Mount Rushmore, like we going on people who like changed the game and like did like who iconic, I guess.
Well, I mean, if we're talking about like, so here's the thing, like we could talk about like straight point guards, like
we just talking about Mount Rushmore.
Who played the point guard position?
Mount Rushmore.
If we just talking about who played like the like Mount Rushmore on point guards, like all time, like Magic Johnson has to be one.
Mm-hmm. He in the corner.
Magic Johnson one.
That's your one. Come on.
I got Isaiah too.
Isaiah Thomas too.
Yeah, definitely Isaiah. And this is where it get tough because I was a huge fan of Pistol Pete.
Oh hell no.
I'm not gonna put him on my Mount Rushmore, man. Fuck
his
you,
name
man.
Before a whole bunch of people. That's so disrespectful.
But I was a big fan of Pistol Pete, but like Allen Iverson changed the game.
He's not a point guard.
Yes, he was.
He was a shooting guard.
G.
Eric Snow was the point guard.
Eric Snow was. Oh yeah, I forgot.
Can't put him in there.
Yeah. So I got Magic, Isaiah.
Yep.
When it's all said and done, Steph gonna be there.
Okay.
And then I'm really gonna throw CP3 in there too. Like after he wins this championship, if he wins this championship.
True.
Like if like the game he just had previously, if he like has spurts like throughout like the finals like that, like. He got to be in there, and then we talking about point guards too. So, yeah, like he's like the most prototypical point guard. So, yeah. So I got Isaiah 1. I mean, I'm sorry, Magic 1, Isaiah 2, Steph 3. When it's all said and done, especially, and then CP3 4.
Okay, that's cool. All right. Yeah. But we ain't Isaiah not even in, man. I'm from Chicago, and y'all know.
Yeah, that's disrespectful to you. Like, he West Side crazy too.
Yeah, I know I'm black. I'm South Side.
He West Side crazy, Joe.
So, I guess Magic's in there. No, I'm playing out. Magic in there. He number 1. Blah blah blah. Magic 1. Number 2. I have John Stockton. It's a lot of that assist record getting broken by anybody. No, that's just like Jerry receiving record. Yep. John Stockton, number 2. And he ain't gotta have no chips, nothing. No. Yep. Point guards to pass the ball, goddammit. Okay. And he got the steals record, don't he? It's crazy. That's 2 records. Yeah. That's 2 records. Okay, so look, what a point guard do. Well, let's go.
So John Stockton 2.
Yep. My 3, when it's all said and done, like you said, Steph in there, cause like he changed like the 3-point shooting game, and whatever.
He changed the game, man. You have to like. One could argue he's had a like in terms of the game, he's had a bigger impact than LeBron.
Who?
Steph Curry.
Bigger impact
in the game, like in terms of changing things in the game.
Changing the game, yeah. I thought you were talking about in the game of basketball. I say hell no.
Gee, but I'm talking, like changing the game, like but not like overall, like basketball ever, but like.
Magic, John Stockton, Steph Curry. Y'all gonna people gonna kill me for saying that. Over Russell, you at least such a Russell fan or whatever.
So CP3 not getting that 4th one, that 4th spot.
I want to be controversial, but yeah, y'all know CP3 in that for me. I've been a CP3 fan since he was in high school, but I'm hard on him because he been supposed to been in the championship and all that stuff. So like it's cool. And injuries, blah, blah, blah. He been hurt every playoffs. But yeah, that's my 4.
It's crazy. He the only one. Like the one year when everybody getting hurt, he the one that's still there. G.
Yeah, and the old man, right?
Hey, he's still there.
Yeah, that's real. That's real though. So so we agree on what 3 of them, except for John Stockton and Isaiah.
I can't agree with you on this John Stockton. I can't believe you just said that, man.
If you
I understand in terms of passing to you, but
still, you tweaking.
Woo, you don't got Isaiah on your Mount Rushmore?
No, my 4. No, he can be like the 5th. Yeah, who would be your 5th? Since you don't agree with John Stockton at all, which is nuts.
Who would be my 5th?
Yeah, it's just Mount Rushmore over with. But if you had to throw in a controversial 4th or just a 5th
point guard,
yeah, it was.
Man.
I'm gonna throw Russell in now. Fuck something about.
Yeah, if we talking about a
D Rose, no.
If we talking about a 5th,
I'll put Oscar Robertson. I'll put some respect on his name.
Man, I'm not even going that way. I give.
You gotta sit up, boy. Speaking to that mic.
Dang, that is tough, cause like John Stockton.
See, you gotta put him in there. Yo, go ahead, cause you can't say Pistol Pete what?
Cause Pistol Pete was cold.
What was John Stockton?
Pistol Pete was doing similar things that Magic Johnson was doing. He
dribbled that a little bit.
It was white boy magic. It was white boy magic.
You might as well put Jason
Williams. Magic. Bro, Magic is basically with with some finesse. Like you can't expect a white boy to have finesse too. Like that was basically just white boy magic. Relax, man. Pistol Pete was cold, but I would never put
drop Pistol Pete into 2021. He gonna get that little shit ripped. Nah, I guess.
But no, I John Stockton is a good one because it's like he did break them records, so it's tough for that. But
ain't nobody breaking them. How can he not be in there?
Yeah.
Ask the people who in y'all Mount Rushmore.
Well, yeah, I'm not doing the top 5 since we're doing the Mount Rushmore.
We doing top 4. Man,
in there. I'm not doing the top 5.
He in there, regardless of what you see. That is what we have today for Third Post Media.
Sha'Carri, we love you, girl.
Oh yeah, get your stuff together, girl. We forget you. And we out.
Peace.
Look at you.
Perfect.